enjoyed learning and developing his leadership skills through the Toastmaster Officer Program and encourage all of you to become an officer as well. It will change your life and make those around you better. Leadership isn't easy, but through the struggle, Troy believes that you will come to find yourself truly and your destiny. All of your dreams are possible if you dig deep and take on a leadership role. Troy is ready to deliver his second speech from the Leadership Excellence Series. He will be speaking on how you can get the most out of your people through understanding and motivating. Understanding and utilizing motivation are cornerstones of true leadership and team success. This speech is 10 to 15 minutes. That is motivating people. Please welcome Troy Zukow.
Well, Toastmasters guests, I don't know about you, but sometimes I don't like getting out of bed. That snooze goes on like 3 times in a row. Is anybody else here like that? Yes. Yeah, we got a couple people. I'm not gonna lie, motivating yourself and others is a hard thing to do, right? Sometimes. But as a leader, it's a crucial thing you have to understand. Because when you have your people fully motivated, it's like cruise control. It's like going down the highway. You're like, I don't gotta worry about a thing. So that's why Toastmasters created the Leadership Excellence Series, because they want to help us learn how to motivate our people, not just at Toastmasters, but anywhere you go. So they don't hit those snooze alarm like 3 times in a row, maybe just once, or nothing. That's what we're going to say. So this speech is going to talk about understanding individual motivations and broad motivations, as well as putting your people in the right spot and then recognizing appropriate behavior when it's necessary. So let's get to it. Motivation means, anybody drum roll? A little drum roll, please. Understanding others. Sure. And then, so what this means is, what's going to work for Linda may not work the same for Ron. You know, a 22-year-old fresh college graduate versus a person that has a family are totally different things. So you need to understand their motivations. Linda, all right, we're going to get you out of work on Friday so you can go party, get your tan on. We're going to hook you up. As long as you do this work I need you to do, we'll hook you up. And then Ron, I know you want that promotion, so you just keep doing what you're doing and we'll get you that $1 million raise that you've been looking for. You got to go down to the individual motivations. That's a crucial thing to understand your people. You have to create and maintain. This is a great thing that Toastmasters does, because we all want to be like Patrick and Patsy, get that DTM one day. Those are milestones that we all have to reach, right? Toastmasters also maintains that motivation with speech contest, officer leadership. So you have to do both, or else people will get not interested and they'll stop giving you their all. You got to provide opportunities. We got a Halloween party coming up. Well, at least we're going to hopefully get that going soon. So there's going to be more information for that, and we're going to possibly get somebody to help lead that. And that's an opportunity, creating motivation, getting you involved in the club. All right, so now that we know a little bit about individual motivators, let's talk about broad ones. What motivates you guys? I know we talked about it earlier in my speech, but what are some motivations personally to you to get you up?
Money.
Yes. Everybody loves money, right?
My friends?
Friends motivate you?
Yes.
Awesome.
Recognition.
Hey, that's a big one. I'm going to recognize you for recognizing that. Thank you so much.
Old money.
Old one. Oh, yeah.
Family.
Peer pressure. I'm never going to peer pressure. But if that's your motivation, Ron, all right.
Family.
Family? Yeah, absolutely. I love y'all. Y'all are my family. So what do you think Toastmasters thinks the #1 thing motivates people? It's already been said.
People.
Money! Raquel got it right on the money. See how I did that there? So, no matter where you go in life, money's a big thing, right? It decides your job, where you live, how you work, everything. So, as a leader, if you give your people opportunities to make good money, through like bonuses, incentives, that's gonna really push them to give you 100%, right? Because I know Doug, he wants that new spinning rims on his car, and we're gonna hook him up with that. Praise, just like Patsy said. There's nothing better than going up to somebody and being like, Patrick, we really appreciate everything you do in the club, you're a great leader, and we hope that you keep it up. And all that praise from a leader is so good because it makes you feel like everything you do is acknowledged. Public recognition. So this is why I love when you guys tell me when you get an award, because we toast to it. It's not just because I like to drink. It's alcohol. Not alcohol, but it just shows that all your hard work is appreciated. And this is a level of excellence that we want to see from others. And maybe get some people to do that so they get toasted too. More responsibility. That's why I think everybody should be an officer in Toastmasters, because really you get to have more say in the meeting or say in the club. And people like to own that. That's what Toastmasters said. I definitely agree with that. And all this leads to promotions. The promotion is the highest level because you get more money, you get praise, public recognition, and more responsibility. Simple. You want to work towards a promotion. All right. So now that we know a little bit about motivations for broad-based, you got to encourage your team members to use their natural skills. A little quick story about that. So I heard about this story and I thought it really translated well to the point that Toastmasters wants to make. So 3 guys got 3 animals. They got a great white shark, they got a jackrabbit, and a bald eagle, all together in one room. And they said, we want you guys to do the same things. And so they went to the jackrabbit first. Hey, we want you to swim like that shark right there. And the jackrabbit's like, I don't know about you, but my legs are pretty small, and that shark is looking pretty dang hungry right now. So I'm just going to do my running thing, if you don't mind. He said, okay, yeah, we get you. And then they went, got into their boat and out to that shark, and they said, hey, we want you to fly like that eagle. The shark's like, oh, well, I'll try. And he went, slammed down back into the water, and he looked up at it and he said, I'm good at this swimming thing. I think I'm just going to swim for a while. And they're like, okay, gotta let him swim. And then they called the bald eagle, hey, come down here real quick. And the bald eagle was like, landed down, and he said, okay, we want you to run like that jackrabbit. He's kind of like, man, these talons are getting in the way of me running. I think I should just fly. So he flew away. What those guys needed to realize was they had to use those natural skills to their best of their abilities. You shouldn't put, like Maria said, people in places that don't belong. A mathematician shouldn't be out on the farm. And a scientist shouldn't be raising cattle. Stuff like that. So if you put your people in the position that they specialize in, that's going to motivate them to succeed. And then the last part of this speech is using appropriate recognition. I cannot state how important it is to recognize somebody when they do a good job. It feels so good. Am I right? So you got to recognize immediately. When somebody does a good job, hey, Noreen, like Ron said, we love this thing. It's been updated, looks beautiful. When we make videos, this is the main thing people are looking at. They're not looking at me. We appreciate that. So you got to recognize immediately, or people are going to be like, I don't know if I'm going to work as hard because people don't recognize it. You only want to reward the desired behavior because this incentivizes repeat behavior, but you should only do it when it brings up the team or brings up the individual's individual skills. And the last one, the biggest thing, I think, well, the second to last thing, is addressing undesirable behavior. Whenever somebody is not performing to the standard or the substandard level, you got to tell them because that really demotivates the team. If I'm coming into work on time, if I'm busting my butt, and this person's getting away with less than that, it's like, well, why am I doing what I got to do? So as a leader, you got to address that out right away. I mean, I know I've made some boo-boos in this club, and people luckily let me know right away, so it doesn't happen again. And I really appreciated that. And then the last thing, you have to eliminate obstacles. Not talking about the ones where like, you have to jump over something. You gotta help people succeed. Like if the bathroom's broken, people gotta go. I know I do, I gotta go after the speech. But, or if the lights aren't working, or if the pavement in the parking lot is cruddy, that's stopping people from succeeding. And as the leader, you gotta be the one to take care of that. Because then that way people are motivated to give you their all. All right, and in conclusion, so we learned how to identify individual motivations, group motivations, putting people in the right spot, and recognizing behavior. Toastmasters wanted to state that while it is up to the leader to put forth all these motivations, it's up to the individual to spark that motivation. But you as the leader can help them ignite that flame by identifying what motivates them. I want to end by saying that quote from our 6th president: if your actions inspire others to dream more, learn more, do more, and become more, you are a leader. John Quincy Adams, thank you.